Says a 32-year-old client is admitted to the acute behavior unit for observation and therapy. So this is a longer case study, a longer clinical scenario. So now you really have to be good at selecting the most important information. So in this first paragraph, what do I think is important? Well, the patient age, that's important. 32 years old. We are in an acute unit. The client is accompanied by their sibling who tells the nurse that the client has had a noticeable, uncharacteristic change in behavior. So, keyword, noticeable, uncharacteristic change in behavior for the past 45 days. The nurse cares for the client during the daytime shifts and provides oncoming nurse with a report. And again, that's no important or relevant information. Now, what is the nurse's note? This is key for the next question. The nurse notes the client is talking and joking with everyone. Okay, talking and joking with everyone. I don't see anything wrong with that. Demanding another client's attention. What is going on here? So, in one moment, the client is talking and joking with everyone, and then a change to demanding attention. Do you see the importance of understanding this? Or you see where we could be going? Keep that at the back of your mind. Also, making inappropriate sexual proposition to other clients. Telling everyone they are the child of the Vice President of the United States. Oh, wow, we got some important keywords here. Sexual proposition. Telling everyone they are the child of the Vice President. Distracted, disorganized. Writing numerous letters to famous people in Hollywood. Grandiose plans. Verbalizing crude and sexual remarks and profanities. Oh, okay. So we are seeing that this patient condition, mental condition, is abnormal and unexpected to a normal 32-year-old. But still, the scenario is not clear enough. Once you go to the question, you're going to see what this scenario is about. So sometimes until you see the question, you don't really get the full picture. Now, it says, for each assessment finding, click to specify if the finding is consistent with hypomania or acute mania. So we're back to the same question we just saw. You have to identify the nurse's notes, the information provided by the nurse's note, if at that moment the patient was experiencing hypomania or acute mania. Just to give you a little bit intel, a little bit information. You have to understand the difference between hypomania and acute mania. They are both mania, but one is less severe than the other one by the prefix, the medical prefix hypo. You know this medical prefix, hypo, hypovolemia, hypotension, right? You know that terminology. It's a little bit less than the mania. So the patient has mania but less severe. So what are we gonna do? I'm gonna show you a strategy to help you categorize each client's statement. Write this down. I want you to look at each answer and I want you to compare one to another. And I want you to identify if one looks less severe or more severe. Don't go to hypomania, acute mania yet. You're gonna get confused. Follow my instruction. So get a piece of paper and write this down. So we're going to compare these two. And I want you to say less severe or more severe. Client talking and joking with everyone in comparison to demanding another client's attention. What do you consider the first one? So let's say this is 1 and this is 2. So 1 is less severe, and I'm going to put here an LS. That means less severe. Demanding another client's attention, more severe. You see the strategy? So what are we going to do? Less severe, we're going to put with hypomania, and more severe, we're going to put with acute mania. So that is the strategy. We're going to do that with every answer. So we already did 1 and 2. So 1 is less severe, hypomania. 2 is more severe, acute mania. Let's go to 3. Making inappropriate sexual proposition. Notice that is in general. Look at 4. Verbalizing crude. First keyword. Then sexual remarks. Second keyword. Profanities. Third keyword. To who? The nursing staff. So which one is less severe and more severe? Number 3 is less severe. Number 4 is more severe. So we're going to go 3 hypo, 4 acute mania. Let's go to the last 2. 5, writing countless numbers of letters to famous people in Hollywood. This patient is doing a bunch of letters because I'm going to send those letters to Hollywood, to all the famous people, because I'm important. And 6 says, telling everyone that they are the child of the Vice President of the United States. Which one is less severe, more severe? Number 5, less severe. Number 6, more severe. So what are we going to do? Less severe, we're going to put it with hypo. More severe, we're going to put it with acute. Guys, we can do this with anything. We can do this with hyperglycemia and diabetes ketoacidosis. We can do it with any condition. The bottom line is that you need to develop the strategy and the critical thinking. Now, I see the question, why is 6 more severe than 5? What is the reasoning behind that? So in 5, the individual, the patient, is occupied writing with grandiose plans. They have big plans. I want to talk and I want to send letters to every famous person in Hollywood. See, but there is no delusion there yet. But in number 6, when the patient says, I am the child of the vice president, that goes to another level. So in that scenario, the patient is acting in a way that it goes to the next level in this acute mania episode. So that is very interesting to know and understand.